from governance advisor perspective, I look at wealth from the 5 capitals of wealth. That was a parameter or framework that was set up by Jay Hughes. I look at families from their human capital, as well as their intellectual capital, their social capital, their spiritual capital, before we look at the financial capital. Because we all know that as families, as much as we can amass financial wealth, it's really important for us to be aligned and understand the resources we have within the family, through the human resources we have, the intellectual experience that the family has holistically in business and on a personal level, as well as looking at the social capital. What is our philanthropy doing for us? What is the name of the family that is out there and the reputation of the family? I think we've seen that our social capital is very important, especially with the takeover of Twitter and the various influences that just one person has had in terms of social capital. That impacts the whole family when it comes to decision making. It also impacts us according to our wealth. We've seen that companies can lose wealth and families can lose wealth really quickly just from a simple message that goes on social media. So looking at all the 5 capitals of wealth is really important than just looking at what the financial can do for us. Aligning as a family, understanding what our goal is, having a shared vision, understanding our history, as well as having shared values that then take us into the next level. Because ultimately, whether we like it or not, death and taxes are the biggest thing that impact everybody globally. And when we look at families, we're looking at next gens. Next gens are the people that are going to take over the wealth. They're the people that are going to be given the responsibility of taking the family name, the family business long into the future. As we see now, LVH&M has become one of the biggest businesses and has the richest man in the world sitting at the top of the pile, and is a family-owned business. It's because they're able to harness all the 5 capitals of wealth and be able to implement it in a way that then enhances their financial wealth. So for me, when looking at wealth and families, is definitely working around the 5 capitals, working with families to understand how all those capitals work together, so that ultimately when they make decisions that impact their financial wealth, they can really harness and really put the right resources where they're necessary and make the decisions that will help them and their next gen have multi-generational wealth.